Alright, what I got here is my clutch that I ordered from O'Reilly's, actually. It fits pretty well compared to the other one. So, one thing I got a complaint about is that it comes with this little wild pack of lubricant, and it's everywhere. So it gets squished open, and when you look at the bottom side of all of these, it's everywhere. So like right here in the corner, it's touching on there. I'll have to do a really thorough cleaning before I go to install, and this is the proper clutch alignment tool that I've been needing, because the other ones that you buy are all smaller. Obviously this one's for a car, not for the Ford truck from 1963, so I needed the bigger one, so I finally got it. It came with the kit. It also came with a pilot bearing. I don't need it because back when I had the machine work done on the engine, I had that done, so it's not necessary. Another thing that came in was a 90-degree elbow for my exhaust, so now I can come from the engine down and go aft. I didn't do any work on my truck today because at work they have the gymnasium section is kind of privately owned, but not really. I don't know how to explain it, but Morale, Welfare, and Wellbeing runs it, so they had this in their shed back there to clean up leaves, and they couldn't get it to work, so I did. I wish I could show you what the carburetor looked like, but it was, just imagine varnish, thick varnish, and it was all caked on there, so I got that up. And this is not a very efficient tool for cleaning up acorns. It took me about 4 hours to clean up the backyard on it. Might as well do some testing while I'm using their equipment and fixing it for free. So anyway, that's it for today. I'll get right back to you right now. Okay, I'm actually going to be putting the clutch in right now since I'm under here. I had to get super close. I can't find my glasses right now, and right there says flywheel side. I couldn't see it. I guess there is a good thing for a phone and using a zoom feature. So anyway, let me put this up in there. Alright, so I got the clutch up in there. What I had to do is put the pressure plate under here, and then there's a bolt. There's one here and one just right there. So I hooked this one, a couple threads, held it up with my hand, held out the pressure plate just enough, got the disc, put it up in there, push the pressure plate back down, put one more bolt in, and got my alignment tool, messed around with it, pushed it in, got it in there, so now it's sitting. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest of these bolts up in there and torque down, call it a day on the clutch. Okay, everything's torqued down under here on the flywheel. The book calls for 25 foot-pounds. So anyway, alignment tool easily comes out. Fits right in. I measured it a couple times to ensure that I'm getting the proper distance. This thing actually comes out to about here, so the dowel fit right into where the pilot bearing is. Like I said before, I might have said it earlier, I'm sorry, I did not need to change the pilot bearing this time. It would be near impossible with the belt housing anyway, because when I had the machine shop bore out the engine cylinders, I had them put in a new pilot bearing. So anyway, now I'm going to put the clutch release bearing in, and then we'll see what's next. Alright, here's my original 3-speed 3.03 HEFF. It's the original to the truck. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put the fluid in and put the plug back in. Only got to fill it up till the fluid gets to about right here. I'm going to go ahead and put the plug in. I don't know. I actually like the smell of gear oil. Most people don't like it, but I don't care. I don't mind it. Anyway, I've got 1 quart in there right now, and just feeding this one like a baby bottle. And it's supposed to hold 3, but from what I'm reading on the forums and whatnot, it's only going to hold 2. So we'll get you back in a second. Well, I guess I'm not doing this today. When I originally brought this up to a transmission shop to do a little bit of work for me, well, that was part of it too. And I think they got the wrong seal, so dang it. Okay, so I'm a dum-dum. I forgot about the slip yoke. So, grab that. It will fit. That oil seal fits right perfect. So, I've got just enough fluid in there right now. I'm going to pull that slip yoke off because I need to put new U-joints in the drive shaft. But, yeah, we're good to go on there. I had a brain fart for a moment. Okay, it's almost 8 o'clock on Friday night. Had I taken the day off like I was supposed to, or like I said I was going to, I probably would have had this done. But I'm not doing it now. About ready to put the transmission up in there, but it was not aligned properly, and I've got a little trouble with the light in here, so I'm done for the night. I gotta go and do homework anyway, so I got 5 hours of statistics class every Saturday morning. It's such fun. Actually, I'm really good at it, but onward to tomorrow. Somewhere in my backyard, I've got a hornet's nest, or a wasp nest actually. I got stung at 6:30 in the morning yesterday by one that followed me in the house, and it got on me and got me good. So I found this guy. I just killed him, and there's a giant one. Just killed that one. So off to call the exterminators tomorrow. I have a feeling he might be up here in my my chimney. I don't know yet. Okay, so I'm up under here. I got some long bolts for the bottom here, right there, and one on the other side. The other side's a little longer because that's what I had. And this one's got the protrusion sticking out. Anyway, I threaded in those long bolts, lowered down my transmission jack just a little bit, and then I'm just pushing in on the transmission, and it lining straight up. I can't do it one-handed right now, but the top dowel pins are lining up just right. So I'm going to push this in and bolt it down. Well, there you are, folks. It's up there. It's the first time it's been up in the truck since about 2015 when I took it down. That hole right there on the end is where the speedometer cable goes, so I've got to put that on still. But got the drive shaft in and locked on, so I think that's it for now. Alright, I'll bring you back when I gotta hook up the linkage and do some other stuff. Y'all take care.